Leadership initiative on leadership and the rise of intelligent machines. We are very happy that you are one of the global thought leaders for our Grand Challenge in 2019. And we will talk to you now about your vision, how intelligent machines could change the world in the most broader sense, and what implications for leadership could be related to that.
Great. Well, thank you so much for having me, Laura, and your team. And your work is amazing. I'm really impressed with what you do and how fast you move. So that's great to be here. Maybe just very quickly, I'm a high-tech person working with technology for over 20 years now. Started many years ago with Microsoft Embedded Systems, which is what we call today Internet of Things. And 4 or 5 months ago, I left the corporate world and I founded a startup that is called Nemes AI, and we want to bring artificial intelligence to women, knowing that there is a lot of white space, empty space there, and a lot of need and a lot of interest. So our vision now is to enable 10 million European women in the next 5 years with artificial intelligence. And so that vision now is really that we want to bring education, awareness and enablement to allow for a lot more diverse space and population in this field. Most important advancements that will power the future are basically computer vision and natural language processing. With those two, we'll be able to create amazing connected devices that will allow over time, will allow people really to look after big issues, both in this space of, for example, take artificial intelligence for societal good. So those are really important elements. First of all, we need to understand if AI has any faults, it is not because AI is wrong or because the robots are destroying humanity. It is because people did it in a way that maybe created harm. So what we need to do as business leaders is to educate everyone that has to do with intelligent machines, and making sure that both developers but also business people, leaders and even advisory boards are really very clear on the ethical aspects, on the societal aspects, and there is very detailed guidelines on how to develop machines for the social, societal good. If you look at the geographical space, definitely silence is more in Europe than the US, right? So just looking at the very big picture. Then you narrow down, you look into Europe. I believe Western Europe is further advanced with countries like Germany and France and the UK primarily doing a lot, and the other countries are coming along basically more in step two. And then if you look into the society, like you said, definitely there is a lot of lack of education and awareness on the female side, which also drives some anxiety. It's also, I believe, if you look at demographics, it's a bit of a older-younger generation split, right? Because the younger generation who grew up more with technology is a bit more at ease to understand and at least want to know more about. And then maybe, baby boomers also looking into this, but more from a different point of view and with a different lens. We need just use some numbers. 52% of the European population is female, so we know that. However, less than 11% work in high tech, and out of that, I don't know if there is any statistics. I asked for it, I don't know, but apparently in artificial intelligence, less than 1% are women. Now, in order to create unbiased systems and systems that serve everybody, we need a gender balance. And that is my vision, is that we need to, first of all, convince and excite the half of the population that might not be involved today to participate, so that we have end results that are good for everyone. I would say first look at the why. What do you want to achieve? What do you want your company's reputation to be in the next 10, 20, 30 years? Why do you want to use advanced technologies? Is it only to accelerate your business processes and automate your specific processes, or is it basically implications in wider areas? So there is a short-term view on that, and there is a long-term view on that. It depends really a lot on what drives every company, what reputation they want to have, and also what is the legacy they want to leave behind. And leadership will also change as the new generations, millennials now that are coming into leadership positions. They will be coming also with new values. They will be much more basically much more open to consensus building. So the leadership as such will change. I think there was an article these days where it was basically talking about the end of the chef, of the boss, right? So it's not anymore a top-down decision making. It will be really the job of everyone to ensure that we do the right things, and not just of the leaders at the top, because the top it shouldn't basically just give orders. It should co-create, to your point, and it should basically involve everyone. And so as leadership generations are changing, that will be a given much broader than what I've experienced in my career.
What advice would you give young talents to prepare themselves for the future?
Yeah, open your eyes, open your heart, open your mind. And so that is basically a big step forward, because that will allow young people to listen and see what others have to say, but form their own opinions, and most importantly, be part of something big, create. I would say really go out there, create your own future. Nobody will do it for you.